having this on Friday Eve. I think that adds a certain energy to it. My week's been going pretty good. Last week I was in the Ithaca Comedy Festival, and it was my first non-open mic gig, so that was cool. I'm kind of a professional now, kind of a big deal. Until I went in the bathroom for just a quick check before I went on stage, and realized my underwear had been inside out all day. I'm 41, y'all. I don't know my whole floor. My 5-year-old is better at underwear than I am, apparently. I think it's because I rarely wear it.
Oh.
Hey. Oh yeah, brother.
Hey. I was looking through my notes, getting ready for this show tonight, and like all of us, you jot stuff down when you think of it, and most of the time I'm high when I'm doing this, of course. And sometimes there's some real winners, and I, bring them out, and I'm like, yeah, that one worked. There's also some really weird shit in there. So I'll be out back with Will telling stories about the erotic werewolf fan fiction that I apparently wanted to talk about. I also had a note that just said whipped cream train. So I don't know if I was horny or hungry or a little bit of both, but we'll see where those jokes go. They're gonna land for sure. One thing to know about me, I believe that none of this is real and we're living in a matrix of some sort. To be honest, I don't even know what I mean by that, but what I do know is that we could be playing in nature and eating fruit and frolicking, or any other F word you want to use. Instead, we created credit scores that go down when you pay off your bills. So, in the words of the great Pete Holmes, this doesn't make any fucking sense! Life is weird. But unfortunately, my boss and my mortgage company do not subscribe to this whole matrix idea, so until I can get away from working and paying absurd grocery bills, I try to do fun stuff like this, and you all should too.
Woo!
Well, most of you in this room do, but the 3 of you that don't, you should get up here. As well. Anyone else in the audience here super awkward?
No.
None. Okay, all right. Well, anyways, I'm very awkward. I used to try to hide it. It was a really foolish pursuit. Then I turned 40 and was just like, fuck it all, and just let my awkwardness fly. And now I've got this tribe of fellow awkward people that are awesome, and people with really weird kinks. I don't know. But, sometimes we want to not be awkward, right? Usually at work, you want to be professional and look like you know what you're doing. And technology was supposed to help with this. Like, I was sold that autocorrect was my friend and it was going to save me. The amount of autocorrect fails I've had in my life is absurd. I'm sure you've got examples too. But one of my best, I was at work. I worked for the Hornets down in Charlotte. Anyone watch NBA? Any sports fans there? I worked for the team, I worked in sales, and we had an event where we were getting fans to be able to go on the court after to shoot free throws. Like, it was a cool thing. And I had to coordinate all the logistics. So I sent a text to a bunch of my coworkers, several bosses, higher ups. I meant to text to line everybody up along the glass, and then we'll take them to the court. What I did not realize that I actually sent, until my work bestie came running with tears of laughter down her face, was, lube them up by the windows, guys. Yep, I had no idea. I have not lived that down. I've moved states away, and I still get texts every so often. Do you remember when? Funny enough, I've actually got a weirder, more awkward story than that one. Featuring my sister. She just graduated college. She's a cool kid. But she used AI to create a weird horror story just to freak me out. And it gets real weird real fast. It was a story about my cat, only it wasn't really a cat, it was a little girl in a cat suit. And at night when I'm asleep, this little girl came in, unzipped her cat suit, and asked me to cut her fingernails. That was her story. Yeah. The awkward part, the actual story is even worse, but I'm making it short. The awkward part is she meant to send it to myself, her boyfriend, and my boyfriend. She sent it to me and her boyfriend, but the Sean she chose from her phone book was not my boyfriend. It was the ex-boss that she had at the Buffalo Country Club, who is also a golf professional. This poor man read this story at 4:30 in the morning, probably getting ready for work, and I'm gonna hop in the shower, but first let me check my phone. What the fuck? Promptly left the group chat, and this has haunted my sister for like 6 months now. I love it so much. Because none of this is real. It doesn't matter. Have fun, right? One thing I love talking about up here is aging. A lot of people are very anti-aging. They hate it. I don't want to age. Hashtag capitalism. You can't, they can't make money if we don't have thoughts that we're decrepit and falling apart and need their products, right? But actually, I love aging to the extent that my only goal in life, there's no career goals anymore. I don't care about that. Sorry to my career counselor. My only goal in life is to be that little old lady that does and says whatever the hell she wants, and you can't even be mad because she's so freaking cute. Like you're at Easter dinner and you're like, Graham, put your titties away. I want that so badly. And I'd like to think, I'm in my 40s now, I'm owning it. I'd like to think I'm cool and hip. And then I realized I said the word hip, which took away some of my cool points, so we're okay with that. But I also will admit that even though I feel younger than ever, I play computer games on my phone through the AARP website because it's a bigger font. And one of my favorite pastimes to relax at the end of the day is to watch ASMR videos of people mowing their lawn. I'm seeing some nods. I'm not alone here.
Every night.
Yeah.
Every night.
But no, aging is weird as hell. It feels like it's getting weirder all the time. Like the younger sister I mentioned, she was my translator for slang. Like, what are these kids saying today? I have no clue what the hell is coming out of their mouth. She's aging out of it. She's not even 24 yet, and she can't translate for me anymore. So I saw a video. It was, some kids talking to their dad trying to translate what skibbity means in Ohio, in Guyot. I think that's how I'm pronouncing it right. Yeah. See, there's a 20-year-old in the back. She's helping. And the dad is just like looking as confused as I am. And I remember it sounded like Charlie Brown's mom talking. Like they were trying to explain, and it just sounded like wah, 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 wah. And all I could think in my head was, what in tarnation? And it felt really fucking old. Now, sidebar, and this isn't even a funny one, this is just gonna be like a the more you know type thing. What cartoon character is known for saying what in tarnation? Anyone?
Yosemite Sam.
Yep. Yes.
Yosemite
Yep.
Sam.
We're all in agreement. Yosemite Sam said that, right?
Yeah.
How about this is a Mandela effect? He never said that until the 2000s.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah, if you look from the old school OG cartoons from the 40s to the 60s that we grew up on, most of us, he never said it. It wasn't until 2011, probably someone our age, like, oh yeah, Yosemite Sam, they added it in then. He didn't say that, so we're all fucking wrong.
Who did?
That's a weird spot to end, but that's what we're at. Thanks, guys.